Dziś, and welcome again to another episode of Mango the Kitchen, where today we're gonna focus on a traditional Maltese sweet, rather a biscuit, which is called Biskuttini tar-raħal. Village biscuits in English, and in Polish it would be called wiejskie ciasteczka. They're simple. We used to find them in every village bakery, but now you can still find them, but they're not the same thing. Something changed, and maybe the recipe is not exactly as it should be, or maybe family recipes were lost and are not done as properly as it should be. Anyways, we try our take on these maltańskie wiejskie ciasteczka. So let's begin. So first things first, I'm gonna separate the 4 eggs, the yolks from the whites. When I beat the egg whites, I usually add a little bit of tartar powder, cream of tartar, kamień in Polish. I see that it helps the egg whites be more fluffy and hold more. So we beat the egg whites first. So the egg whites are beaten up nice and fluffy. Before I continue, we need to put the oven on at 100 and set it up at 180 degrees. Now we need the grated rind of a lemon and an orange. So now in the egg whites we put the rest of the eggs, the sugar, the peel of the orange and the lemon, few drops of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon flat leveled of allspice, or if you don't have allspice, powdered caraway and powdered aniseed. You fold them in. I'm gonna add a bit of jam, a spoon of jam, now I'm gonna change the whisker to a beater because I'm gonna add the flour. So this is the flour. I will add slowly to the mixture. I'll give an extra coating to the trays so they don't stick. Now take a spoon like I did and roll them into balls or a bit cylindrical like this, and put them on the baking tray. So I don't get, because they get sticky, I use a bit of flour on my hands, so when I roll them, now we take them to the oven for around 20 minutes, depending again on the type of oven you have. So the biscuits are ready. Now we let them cool off. one small detail that happened to me is that the oven is a bit too high, so they got browned a bit. They shouldn't be brown, they should be more pale white, the color. So I had, next time, instead of giving them 180 degrees on my oven, I have to do them lower for 20 minutes, or really more, or the time, make it less. Now that they cool down, the remaining thing to do is to put the royal icing on top. Just one line or a zigzag on top. So I had it ready. So let's see if we manage to put a little. We'll let it cool and dry, and they'll be practically ready. That concludes our recipe for the wiejskie ciasteczka, biskuttini tar-raħal. As you saw, it's not a hard recipe to make, quite easy. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Until we meet again for another video. See you.